Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie if you're new here, and my channel is all about teaching you how to make money online using print on demand and Etsy. Print on demand is what has allowed me to be able to quit my job and now be a full-time Etsy seller, Amazon seller, and now YouTuber. This is the third video in a series that I'm doing to get you started on exactly how to go about finding niches to make, how to make best-selling designs, and then this third video is how to actually put all that together in a best-selling listing. So stay all the way until the end. I'm going to show you how I find my design. I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to make a design. I'm going to then make the mock-ups, list my design, do the SEO, do the description, everything, and show you exactly how I do it. So stay tuned and make sure to subscribe so you can see more videos like this in the future. For today's example, I want to do Mother's Day shirts, and we are kind of at the tail end here in the end of March of being able to get Mother's Day shirts up in time for Mother's Day, but hopefully we can get a few sales for Mother's Day. And then what's great is mom shirts are a great evergreen niche, meaning they sell all year round. So you want to make sure to have some good evergreen niches in your store as well, and then you're ready for when Christmas gifts come around in Mother's Day for next year as well. So taking a look, I just typed in Mother's Day shirts just to see which ones are actually ranking for the holiday. So we'll take a look through and get an idea of what we'd like to make. Mom balls. You also want to make sure that you check every other line is actually ads. So these ones may or may not actually be good sellers, but you'll see these don't have ads next to it. Family shirts are always great for Mother's Day, but I want to kind of keep it simple for today. So down here I found this one that says, I run a girl gang, which I think is kind of a funny little saying. So this would be for moms that have multiple girls or just them and one little girl. So I think that's pretty funny. This one does have 20 in the cart and 239 reviews. So that means that this has sold probably at least 1,000 times. I mean, they say less than 25% of people leave reviews. So this seller could have sold this exact shirt 2,000 times. So I think this will be a really good saying for us. But the first thing we want to do is make sure that that is not trademarked. So let's go check that. So we're going to go to tmsearch.uspto.gov. We're going to go to basic wordmark search. I like to sort only by live because even if it was trademarked in the past, I only want to know if it is now. So we're going to do I run a girl gang and enter, and nothing comes up. So this one is safe to use. So this is the one that we will make today. So I did start off using GoDaddy Studio as my original design software of choice, but I have more recently switched over to Canva and am loving it. So I'll do a quick tutorial on how I would design for this niche using Canva. So you do create new design. I make designs for Amazon, so I do the 4,500 by 5,400. They are getting rid of that soon, but I'll probably keep doing it as a habit. So here in Canva, which this is a free service if you want to use some of the features, but I really recommend paying for the Pro account. That way you can save things as a transparent background more easily. And so you can just push the letter T to start text. And so I think I want to do my layout just a little bit different than she did. Obviously, we don't want to copy exactly at all. So I want to do I run a, so we'll do one font for this. I'm thinking I kind of want a font that is more like a reading font, like for a book. Kind of like this one here. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So I like this one here, and then I was thinking for girl gang to, again, you can just push T. I'm going to do girl. And let's find a good cursive. Because anytime you can do two fonts, like I showed in the last video where I showed you how to make the designs, those can be really successful, kind of spice it up. I've been really liking this buffalo cursive. I think this is really pretty. So we'll kind of center that one maybe, and then We're just going to copy that one because I want to use the same text again. And we'll just change this to gang. So I run a girl gang. And so right now it's a little bit lopsided. So let's move I run a little bit closer. And then I want to put like maybe a little graphic or something right here. So let's see. You know, I recently used this little flower, so let's try this. There, I'll get that away from there. Make this a little smaller, just add a little teeny girly aspect to it. I think it's just still feeling a little lopsided, so you can kind of drag and drop and move things together. So I think I want to actually move it so gang isn't so far over. So then I'm going to move this over as well. And a little flower. Okay, I like that better. So this is going to be kind of my just simple text with one tiny graphic. You can do a heart over here instead. You could do whatever you wanted. I think that could be really cute. And then for another design, you can just push add page and you just can keep going and make different versions. I'm gonna do just a text only. I know I showed you in that last video how to do those text to the left designs. Those are really popular. So let's do I run a, and then we'll do girl gang. I know I showed you in that last video that I like this Edmond texture. Oh, we'll need to do this on this one as well. And then you'll want to highlight the whole thing and actually use this alignment button to push it to the left. And then you don't want so much space between the two lines. So we'll go ahead and make that smaller, make those closer together. And then that's a nice, just really super simple, cute design. And I might do this one in white and do this as well on a like dark gray shirt or something. All right, and then for the last one that I'm gonna do, let's do some of those retro fonts and cursive like I showed you again in that design video. If you missed it, I'll go ahead and link it wherever so you can watch how to make these designs. And this is really how you'd kind of put that in action to make a couple different versions and try some different SEO to make this work for you. So let's do I run a, put this up here, and then we'll find a cute cursive for this. I think this one's cute, this farmhouse font. And then for the next line, oops, T, I do girl gang, girl gang, girl gang. Because again, in that last video, I showed you that the repeated words can do really well. And let's try the Stay Vibes regular. Ooh, yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna highlight all the lines and change that. We're going to move them closer together just like we did in the other design. Make sure this is centered. Okay, and then I'm going to actually throw in some color. So let's do this first line. You'll just highlight it, and then you can go through the different color palettes that Canva has to offer, or you can look up color palettes online. Again, in my design video, I go over that you shouldn't just pick random colors and hope they look nice together. You want to pick actually coordinating ones. So again, Canva has some really pretty ones, but I've saved some color palettes as well. So maybe we'll make this first line this pink, and then a little lighter, and then a little lighter to have a little bit of a gradient design. And I think that's really pretty. So then here we have in just a minute 3 cute designs ready to go, and then we'll go make some mock-ups and find some SEO for them as well. So I also want to show you how to save these. That'd probably be good to know. So since I have the Pro account, I can save them with a transparent background, which is what you need for your shirts. So you'd go ahead and push share, go to download, go to transparent background, and you can download all 3 at the same time, and push download, and then you will have these downloaded to your computer and ready to put on some mockups. So then we're gonna go back to the beginning of Canva and make some mockups. So what we'll do is push create a design, and then instead of create a custom size, you're going to actually select edit photo, and you're going to edit photo and grab the photo that you've purchased for your mockup. I know some people like to use the mockups that Printify or Printful give you, but trust me, you will make so much more money if you buy some pretty mockups from people on Etsy. If you're doing the 3001 shirts, then search 3001 mockups in the color you're looking for and spend a couple dollars. You don't have to buy 100 of them. Just do white and black and gray and buy 3 and be done with it and have some nice mockups. Trust me, it will pay off. So now that we've got our photo here in Canva, we want to go ahead and open up our zip file, and then you can actually just drag that over onto your design here. We're going to go ahead and size that where we think it would be. But I think that looks good right there. So then we'll go ahead and change the opacity. So you always want to lower the transparency of the design just a little bit, anywhere from 85 to 95%, depending on how it looks, just so it looks like the ink is actually sinking into the shirt instead of very computery. So we've got that one's perfect and ready to go, and then we'd go ahead and save that one. Then you'll want to upload the next mock-up that you want to make. I really like this one from Moody Mocks. So we want to put the same design down here in this one. You can push copy with Control-C and then go ahead and paste. And then we're going to place this one on the shirt as well. And it's already, the opacity is changed. So then we're done with the mock-ups for this shirt. I'm just going to do a white one and a light gray shirt. But then I also want to put this on some sweatshirts. If you haven't seen my top 10 tips for making more money on Etsy in 2022, one of my biggest tips was to sell sweatshirts. So let's make a couple sweatshirt mock-ups as well, and then I will show you how to actually list these. So we'll get our sweatshirt mock-up that we want to use. Again, paste the exact same design that's already copied to our board. Place it where we think it would go on the sweatshirt. And then we'll do one more, and I think I actually want to show you how to do 2 different colors. And so I'm going to do a black sweatshirt for this one. So you want to go back and resave that first design as a white text as well, so we can use that later. So we'll go ahead and we'll put the white design on the black sweatshirt mock-up. Again, lower down the opacity so it looks a little bit more real. And then we'll go ahead and save all 4 of those, and you can save them as JPEGs because PNGs sometimes can be a little bit too large of an image, and as long as they're right around this 2000 by 2000, they will be a large enough size. So we'll go ahead and download those, and then we'll go ahead and upload this design to our Printify. All right, so once you're in Printify, we're gonna go ahead and click Add Product, but make sure you have already connected your Etsy store. If you haven't done that, then you'd go to Manage My Stores and go to My Stores and push Connect, and then this will connect it to your Etsy shop. That way everything is synced, and when you get orders, Printify automatically makes them for you. So to add a design, you go to My Store and go to Add Product. My favorite t-shirts are the 3001 Bella and Canvas shirts, which are right here. And my favorite print provider is Monster Digital. I've had a great experience with their quality and the customer service from them. So then you want to go ahead and click Add Design. So you're going to go ahead and find that Girl Gang design that we made. You want to size it on the shirt. I like to do mine a little bit past the collar on both sides. So just about here, and then you can always press this center button to make sure that it's aligned in the middle. And then to add an additional color, you click here in the all colors, and I'm going to click Athletic Heather, since those are the 2 colors I'd like to do. I always like to click on the preview just to make sure that it looks nice. Perfect, that looks great. So you'll go ahead and click Save Product, and then it'll be saved here in Printify. So then at this point, you're going to edit the listing, and this is where I like to change the description and add my SEO for my title. So now we need to go actually find SEO for this shirt. So the way that I like to do my SEO is I like to pull up a blank document here in my notepad and actually start writing down some of the keywords, because you need to check every single keyword you use for trademarks, for your title and your tags and your design. You can get trademark infringements if you skip any of those. So I typically like to skip putting "I run a girl gang" in my title, because if this term does get trademarked one day, then someone could type that in and find me and report me, because you can't control if things get trademarked after you list them. So to try and help combat that, you do want to check trademarks periodically for some of your best-selling designs, or every time it renews, find out what works best for you. So I just kind of leave that out, since most people probably aren't searching "I run a girl gang" anyways, so we might as well use that spot for other things. So for my title, I might do mom shirt, funny mom t-shirt, mom life shirt, gift for mom. I like Mother's Day shirt should be in there, since that's what we're designing for. Mom gifts, that's good. Mom of girls. I'm pretty sure girl mom is trademarked, but I'm not sure. And let's see what they did for their tags. So we'd actually scroll down here to the bottom, and they did mom shirt, mom t-shirt, mom shirt live, shirts for mom, gift for mom, mom of girls. Okay, mama shirt. I think mama shirt's good. But you never want to just copy someone's SEO exactly. Let's try and see what other categories we can get into with this. So let's see some of the other best-selling mom shirts and kind of the SEO that they use. Let's do this cute mama one right here. So comfort color mama, mama shirt, mommy shirt, cute mom shirt, mom life, girl mama. So if girl mama's not trademarked, then let's do girl mama shirt. And then we could use cute mom shirt. We could do new mom shirt. I haven't seen that one in here, but I feel like that's something that people would buy gifts for. And let's see what they used for their tags. Mama to be shirt. And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we want 13 different tags, and then we'll use these ideas to make our title as well. This one's popular now. Nanny t-shirts. Oh, so I bet we could do like a grandma shirt. Grandma gifts. Gift for grandma, because this is someone that might, a gift that someone might buy for their mom that happens to also be a grandma. So we could kind of try and go for the grandma SEO as well, just to kind of well-round it a little bit. So then we need to go check if any of these terms are trademarked. So you would go do that for yourself. I'm not actually going to post this one, so I'm not going to check all of them at this moment, but make sure you check all of these terms, even the silliest ones. I know it sounds silly, even one word can be trademarked, so just don't forget to check. So coming back to Printify, we want to come up with our title. So let's do the most important ones that you want to do are first. So let's try and go for a big keyword like mom shirt. Let's do funny mom shirts. Gift for mom. I like to do commas in between mine. Mother's Day gifts. Mom of girls. Maybe you'd even do girl gang, just to get a little bit of that in there. Let's do mama shirt, mommy shirt, do mama of girls, or let's do girl mama, that sounds better. Girl mama, and you want to try and use up every single bit of this title. So what else did we have in here? Oh yeah, and then grandma gifts. Let's do grandma gifts. And then let's see. Okay, we've only got 2 letters left, so that's good. And then you want to make sure to do a really nice professional description. I'm going to copy and paste one that I made for you guys in here, and I'll show you that one really quick. All right, so I went over that it's Bella and canvas, unisex sizing, that the rolled sleeves are for styling purposes, the props in any pictures aren't included, what type of print it is, washing instructions, how to find your perfect size with our size chart, and that we don't accept returns or exchanges. And then thank you for supporting our small business, kind of threw in there at the end. And then we're going to go ahead and set up our pricing. So I like to sell my shirts for $24.99. So you just select all of them and then press apply, but you should do more expensive for these larger sizes, as those can be more expensive. So you'd click both of the 2XLs, and then you can actually just edit it here and do $25.99, or you could use that bulk editor there at the top. And then for 3XL, let's do $26.99 each shirt. And then I like to do show all variants as available for purchase, because if Monster Digital's out of stock, we will be able to get that shirt from a different print provider. And then for create new shipping profile, I don't have one in here yet, so we'll have to have them create us a new one. But usually you just have your shipping profile already saved from previous listings, and go ahead and click publish. Now what's great about what we just did in Printify is the next time you want to go make a shirt, you can make any shirt by doing this. You can actually copy this original listing that you already put your description in and your pricing for white and gray shirts. You see this little copy button right here. You can just push copy, and then we could go ahead and actually edit this listing and go to edit design. And let's go ahead and delete the design that we made, and let's upload a different one. So we can do the other Girl Gang shirt that we did. So we're going to put this one up, center it, go ahead and save that project. And now you actually have your title here still, so you can just delete the copy of and have the same SEO. Or if this is a totally different unrelated design, just change that title. But now your description's already saved and your pricing's already saved. And so you would just go ahead and click publish, and this is going to save you so much time, so you don't have to go through all those steps every single time. Let's do a sweatshirt really quick as well. I like to do the Gildan 18,000 sweatshirts. And then again, I like to use Monster Digital. That way if someone buys a shirt and a sweatshirt from me, they go ahead and ship together, which saves you some money on shipping. And then you can go to My Library if it's already a design that you've uploaded, and go ahead and put that up here in the middle. And then we want to do a black sweatshirt as well, but you'll see that it's the same design on both, so that's not going to show up. So if you want to do a different design for the black, you just push this button, make a specific design for black. Now you're going to delete that one, and you're going to add the white version. All right, we'll put that one where we want it as well, and then we'll go ahead and preview it. And now we have white text on a black sweatshirt and black text on a white sweatshirt. So you'd go ahead and just use the same SEO that you used for the shirt, but you're going to actually include the word sweater or sweatshirt instead. So this is how that would look. I'd just copy the same SEO, because why not? Paste that in here and do mom sweatshirt, funny mom sweaters, and mom sweatshirt. So you might have to change things around a little bit because the word's a little bit longer, but you can kind of just play around with that and see what works for you. Then you can use the same exact description, but you want to change anything obviously to make sure it says sweatshirt instead of shirt in your sizing. So you go this sweatshirt style and etc. Make sure to change all of those, and then you would go ahead and publish that to Etsy as well. So you're going to have all of these ugly mock-ups from Printify, and what I'm going to tell you to do is just delete all of them. Don't just keep one or anything, just delete all of them. You don't want them. Only do pretty mock-ups, because those pictures are not flattering to what the shirt even actually looks like in person. So go ahead and add the mock-ups that we made in the first part of this video. Okay, so I uploaded our mock-ups that we made, and then I also am uploading a size chart that I made, so you can make one yourself or you can purchase one. I'll probably end up posting this one for sale in my mock-up store if you guys like it. But you definitely want some kind of professional mock-up. It just really brings an element of professionalism to your listing, so that way it just looks better. Just always do one. They're only a couple dollars, or you can make one in Canva for free. So definitely make sure to use a size chart. For this one, I'm going to have the white picture be our primary. Looking at the thumbnail, you can read it fine, because again, that one's really important. You want to make sure you can read it. So I'm not even going to zoom in. I'm going to stay zoomed out because you can read it, and I want them to see the pretty mock-up. So then coming down here, you're going to say that another company or a person made this. It's a finished product made to order. It's already in t-shirts. And then if there's any occasion, you can put that in. I like to, or not occasion, holiday or occasion. So for this one, it would be a holiday. So let's do Mother's Day, because if someone goes in the Etsy search and actually clicks on Mother's Day, then you'd come up in those listings. So just fill out the holiday or occasion if it makes sense. Most of the rest of this I skip. As far as renewal options, you can either do automatic renewal and then in 4 months kind of reassess if it's done well, if you want to give it the next 4 months, but then put it as manual, so then it'd get 8 months to sell, or you can keep it as manual and then just check your expired listings every once in a while and reactivate things or redo the SEO if you think you should. So then you would add your production partner. So for this one, it's Printify. Let's just say they're in Florida. You know, you want to look up where Monster Digital is. I don't remember where they are in Florida. So they print my shirts for me. And then I can't make it myself. I design everything. They do everything for me. Go ahead and save partner. And then you want to go ahead and copy and paste those tags that you made from your little document, and then you can just paste them in here all at once. Oh, I forgot a comma in between there, and Mom of Girls was too long. Okay, so now we've got our 13 tags in the listing here. We've got all of our pricing for our 2 shirts, and then we want to do free shipping is how I like to do it. And then I like to say a custom range of 5 to 10 business days-ish, because sometimes Printify runs late and Etsy really doesn't like it when your packages aren't shipped on time. So go a little longer than you think it is, and then this also helps you avoid the nitpicky buyers who want it by tomorrow. So for shipping, let's do free shipping. The shipping service is the USPS priority mail. Let's see. I think it's USPS first class mail. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right, and then I just delete all of the other countries. I only do the US. The reason for this is if you do other countries, you need to remember to check trademarks for those countries, and then you need to pay different fees, and shipping can take longer. So personally, I only do the US. Then you're going to go ahead and publish that listing. So I'm in my mock-up store right now because I don't want to share my actual Etsy shop, because that is how I pay for my living for my family. And so that's why you see mock-ups for sale in the other ones. So now that we have the white one for sale, what we're going to go here do is to this little settings button and actually push copy. So we're going to make a second version of this one, but we're going to put the gray shirt as the first one. This one, I don't really love how zoomed out it is. I think I'm just going to zoom in a tiny bit for the thumbnail. So I think it's still really cute as is. And we'll go ahead and save that. Now everything else is already the same. And you can also do things like test different SEO. So you could find a second set of SEO, maybe more geared toward grandmas or more geared towards mommy and me. You know, you can try different SEO words to see what types of things you can rank for. In this particular case, I'm just going to go ahead and push publish and have 2 of the exact same listings, but with different colors. I know someone commented in a previous video that Etsy does not allow you to do that, but I couldn't find anything on that, and I think it's fine because they are 2 different main listings. I wouldn't recommend doing more than maybe 3 colors per listing, and if you are going to do 1 color per listing, still do 2 mock-ups. So ideally you're going to have 2 mock-ups and a size chart at least in everything, or 3 mock-ups if you have 3 colors and 1 size chart. That way people aren't getting decision paralysis, and it's just nice and easy. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Comment down below if you have any questions at all, or if there's anything that I missed. Happy to help, and make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.